Hey everyone, it's Anthony. Here's Darren with today's Monday message.
Thanks, Anthony. This is the Monday message for Monday, July 27th. It's great to see all of you. This is an early morning edition of Monday Message because there's a big day ahead, so I wanted to get this out to everybody. We're going to start out with some NorCal notes. In our NorCal notes this week, we have an anniversary for Adia White. So Adia White started work here on July 30th of 2018. Adia, happy anniversary to you. We also have an anniversary for Wendy Nicholson, who started work at NorCal on August 2nd of 2007. So happy anniversary to you as well, Wendy. And one birthday we have this week, it's Karen Bell on August 2nd. Happy birthday to you, Karen. Hope that you have a great one. Only a couple of things today I want to go over. One is to remember that work is progressing rapidly on getting 91.1 back on Lower Geyser Peak up north of Windsor. So as you know, the toxic cleanup was done. We have the concrete pad in place. Now on Friday, the new structure that we ordered to house the transmitter, it's a pre-built structure. It should have arrived on Friday, but I haven't received verification that that happened yet. So it could be sitting there right now, or it could be arriving today. In any case, things are going to move very rapidly as soon as the pledge drive is over for KRCB FM, and we will be back on the air on 91.1 in our original broadcast footprint just north of Windsor. So that is great news. Speaking of the pledge drive, so we are now in the pledge drive for KRCB FM Radio 91. We have a goal of $15,000 that we're reaching for during this week. It started on Saturday and it runs through this Saturday. So we have about a 50-50 drive now of pre-recorded material versus live material. So the music hosts are all live, but all of the news and entertainment and discussion programs, those breaks have all been pre-recorded. So we're pushing people to the website, right, to norcalpublicmedia.org/donate, as opposed to saying call now, call now, call now. Because of social distancing, we can't have volunteers coming in to answer the phone, and we can't have lots of people in to man those phones. So we're going to see how that goes, moving people to the website. And Vanessa and James are working really hard to make sure that everybody knows how we're doing financially on the drive and giving updates whenever possible. Things won't be as usual, so we're all going to have to adjust to getting that information when it's available. So keep your fingers crossed, and I hope we have a great week on the radio drive this week. Also, preliminary budget numbers. Managers, I would like to have your preliminary numbers by the end of this week, so the end of Friday, close of business. So this morning, managers, you should have received an email from me with the budget for fiscal year 2020, so you could refer back to what you asked for last year. And if you have any questions, of course, just give me a call, shoot me an email right away, and we'll get all of these numbers in place. The goal is to have a draft budget ready in just 3 weeks for the board meeting in August, so that they can look at that draft budget and make any comments or changes that they would like. And then in September, they'll vote on the final budget for fiscal year 2021. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Also, some more great news, Bay Area Bountiful. We have a new episode for July. It premieres tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on KRCB TV, and then it repeats on Wednesday at 7 o'clock on KPJK TV. Now, this program is about resilient agriculture, and I'd like to show you a clip now from Joshua's story from this brand new episode.
What is the Victory Garden, and what is the history of the Victory Garden?
The Victory Garden concept originated around the time of World War I. It picked up even more steam in World War II. Some estimates are saying that about 20 million gardens were planted in 1942 alone.
On this farm in the rolling hill country of northern Maryland, the Holters, rallying to the call for more food, joined the growing army of Victory Gardeners.
In addition to the gardens being a way to help support the troops, it was also a morale boost to be able to have a duty and a role gave people more purpose and a direction of how to provide their support One of the main people that really deemed it a victory garden was actually one of the leading agricultural scientists of the 20th century, George Washington Carver. And George Washington Carver released a pamphlet that was called Nature's Garden for Victory and Peace. And personally, I think we should probably start to change the name that we're offering of this modern day victory gardens. That one has a better zing to it. I like that it's not just war, but it's also nature and peace.
How can that feeling that you have purpose and you're contributing to a greater cause, how does that translate now in the time that we live in?
These modern day climate gardens have been around and actually surged with the recent shelter-in-place mandate. People connecting back with the land is really important right now. Agricultural production is a huge contributor of our greenhouse gas emissions. Up to 20 to 30% of our emissions of individuals is contributed through our food consumption, our food systems. Sourcing locally, buying locally, we're all pretty familiar with now. What it also does is bring awareness to individuals about climate change. Being very aware of the natural cycles makes us aware of how climate change is impacting them.
Make sure to tune in and let all your friends know about the new Bay Area Bountiful episode premiering tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on KRCB. Thanks to Amy and Anthony and Joshua and Isabel for putting together a great show. So tune in and make sure that you take a look at that. So I want to thank everybody for all of your hard work and everything that all of us have been doing, right? From home, those of us who are in the office once in a while. It's all about communication. So keep in communication with your managers, with your colleagues, with me, and I'm sure we will get through this together. So stay safe, stay strong, work together, and I'll talk to you soon.